Hi, everybody. My name is Mrs. Davis, and I am your student science teacher. I wanted to do a quick video welcoming you to my class, introducing myself, and also showing you around our Google Classroom to give you some tips about things I think you should know about our class. I'm going to use my sixth grade science class page as an example, but it's going to be the same whether your student is in sixth grade, seventh grade, or eighth grade. Just might look a tiny bit different for you guys. I'm logged in as a student right now, so you can see exactly what it will look like for your student. And I really want to encourage you to be kind of peeking over your student's shoulder or having your student show you around the classroom periodically so you know what's going on and you can see what they see. Okay, so the first thing you should know when you first get into Google Classroom, you're going to be on what we call the stream. So this is the first page, the cover page, and there's a couple of interesting things here. So first is the Meet code. So this is where your student goes to get to the Google Meets. I don't think I have a single student who's never been, but if your student is new or if you're viewing this for the first time, this is how they're going to get to their Meet. So I don't use a code word or a nickname like some other teachers do. This is just the Meet link. So they'll go to the Google Classroom and they'll hit this page, this link right here to get into our Meet. It won't activate until I'm in the Meet, which will be right before our Meet starts. So make sure you check out the schedule if you're not sure what times each class meets. I also have that posted in the Classwork section of every page, every classroom, so you can check it out there as well. I use the stream for general announcements, so things that I think the kids should know. So for example, I posted a tech tip this morning for everybody because we've been having this recurring problem. So I got some information and a video for them for that. You can see some other things. So here's a video about checking for progress on grades, which I'll touch on just a tiny bit, but if you want more, that's a really great video to check out there. And then just some other information, my welcome video for each class is down here as well, which I posted at the beginning of the school year. A couple of really important things for your kid to know. Right here, this upcoming, these are activities and things and their due dates. So this is really important. If you click view all, it's going to bring up a list of all of their assignments, but there's actually a better way for you to get to look at their assignments and their progress on assignments. So I'm going to show you that. If you head over to the Classwork tab, that's where I have all of their assignments for the week. And you can see I have all of these different topics on the left set up. So each topic has a title and then things underneath it. So for example, this is our helpful tech tips, which is where I have all of those really interesting videos and things that I think might help your student or you be successful with the technology. So this is a really great resource for students. This is a class resource topic, excuse me, for interesting things about the class, things that you should know, syllabus. In our sixth grade science, we have a collaborative FAQ document that's really fun. You should ask them about that. Expectations and chat expectations, also really important for our classes. And just some general research or information. And then I have all of our assignments grouped by week. So we are currently in week 6, so that's what I have here. By the time you are viewing this, we may be in week 7, in which case I will have it right above week 6. But you'll see I have a variety of assignments. I've been trying to label all of the assignments and activities with numbers. This week I added week number. That's just for checking. I'll show you why I did that in a minute, so you can see what week this is from. So each activity, if you click on it, it'll bring up directions, and it'll also bring up the attachment if there is an attachment. Sometimes it's just a reading activity, or sometimes it's an activity they need to do on a different platform. So I might not have anything attached to that, and that's okay, but I always have detailed directions, and then any kind of video or attachment will be right here. You can also click view assignment to bring it up in a larger window. Okay, so the really cool part about the Classwork tab is if you click here on the view your work section, it'll bring up this page, which will show you all of the assignments that have either been assigned. If it says assigned, it means they haven't turned it in, but it's also not missing yet. And then missing obviously means they haven't done it. This is my sub account as a student, so obviously this is hopefully will look very different than your student's account. It'll say if they've turned it in. If it has a little check mark, that means that I looked at it and I've returned it. And I will have, in this case, if it's been returned to them, I will have some kind of comments either in the document or down here in our private comments. The other way you can look for returned work is right here on the side. So this is work that's been returned to the student, this is work that's missing, and this is work that has been assigned but hasn't been turned in yet. Okay, so this is a really great option for communicating to you how well your student is doing in class. However, there is a big caveat. On Google Classroom, there is no way for me as the teacher to go through and verify that the student really did do the work when they click the turn in button. So your student may be going through and clicking the turn in button even though they have not done the assignment. So this can be deceiving. So how do you do it? How do you know? Well, the first thing that you can do is you can always go to assignment that's been turned in and read the directions and actually look at your student's work, right? If you have your student log in, you can say, okay, show me that you've done this assignment. Open up this systems and systems model assignment, for example, and show me your work. Show me what you've done, right? So that is the first thing. The second thing that is really helpful is to use PowerSchool. PowerSchool, only I am able to change grades on PowerSchool, so that is my official communication to you. Do I make mistakes sometimes? Yes. Is it not always accurate or up to date? Sometimes. So it is really important that you are going from PowerSchool first, looking for missing assignments, and then heading back to Google Classroom to say, hey, PowerSchool says this one's not turned in. Let's look at it. Let me see what you've done. Show me your work. I think that can be a really powerful conversation that you have with your students. As always, if you have questions after that, or if you just want to know more about what we're learning or what we're doing, please email me. You can find my email on the syllabus, on the Classwork tab in our class resources. It's norad@ckschools.org. I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks, guys.